Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to find the best answer of your question using LLMs. So this is the sample given. So this is the questions and there are 10 different answers. So we humans can interpret these answers in different levels. Like for example, the first answer seems quite relevant to the question and the last answer seems also relevant to the questions. So let's see how does the LLM performs on the basis of this question to get the relevant answers. So the concept we are going to use here is the semantic search, or the search on the basis of the meaning of the sentence. So you might think that, for example, the question has got two basic words, regular and exercise. So you might think that the answer having these two words will be extracted first. No, that is not the answer. So it actually gets the meaning of this whole sentence, and then whichever sentence has got the main intent of this question, so it will extract the sentence. So that's why this semantic search is the word semantic search is used. So it's like something, the meaning of the sentence is grabbed in mathematical expression. We can just go to ChatGPT and write a simple prompt. This is the prompt I'm using: generate a Python script that uses sentence transformer library. So this is the LLM library, which is free of cost to use, and we'll be using cosine similarity, and we'll talk what is the meaning of cosine similarity, because it uses some trigonometric functions over there to find out the most semantically similar, meaning the answer that is similar with the meaning of it to the given question from the list of answers, and prints all the scores ranked by the similarity. You can just run this code, run this prompt, and get the code easily. But there are some, the format of the code is not so good, so I have already reprompted this code to get the proper code. So I will just copy paste in my Google Colab notebook. So the first thing is we need to install some libraries. So let's copy paste. So first I am going to install the sentence transformer library, and I will import this. And the second one is from SciPy. I'll be importing the cosine function. So this cosine function does nothing but calculates the angle between two vectors using cos function. Then we will write two functions. The one function is to get the embeddings, vector embeddings, and another function is to get the cosine similarity. And the last function I'll write is I'll find out the best match from the question and answers. So it will input the question and input the answers and find out the best answer and sort them in the descending order based on the similarity. So at last what we do is we will just print out the results with the best match, and the result and the score of the result is also printed. So let's run this. So as you can see, so these are the results. So the first result is regular exercise helps improve the cardiovascular health. So it has got the highest score. Then the exercise boosts the immune system and energy levels. It gets the second best result. So as you can see, like exercising regularly can help social interactions. It is not on the first as we expected, because there are the words exercise regular is also there, but it is not on the top 5 list. So it's not about searching for the words that are on the questions or not, but searching for the semantic meaning of the sentence from those answers. So these are the top 10 listed answers based on the nearest relevant answer from the question. So this code can be easily run by yourself, so that's not a problem, but we need to understand how does this similarity works. To make you understand how this similarity works, let's understand the mathematics behind it. Okay, let's see these images as well. So in this code, what we have done is we have created the vectors. So these embeddings are nothing but the vectors of the sentences. So this question is also represented by a vector, which is nothing but a line. So here you can see the vector of the question in red line over here, and for these 10 answers also there are got 10 different lines or the vectors. So in this scenario, the best answer will be the line or the vector that has got the similar slope as of the question. So as you can see, a black line is also having the similar slope with the question, so this will be the best answer from our question. So what actually the mathematics is, so the what math is involved is, like for example, so we know the vector of the question and we know the vector of the answer. So mathematically what it is done inside is that it will calculate the angle between these two vectors. So we have already read in mathematics classes that the angle between the two vectors is given by the dot product divided by the product of the magnitude of those vectors. So with that, it calculates the angle between those two vectors, and whichever the angle is the least, so this will be the most relevant answer from the given question. So this is how the cosine similarity works. So we don't need to calculate the cosine value manually using this function, because this SciPy library already has got the function to calculate the cosine or the theta angle directly. So we are using this cosine function. So this cosine of a and b will calculate the angle between the two vectors, and this 1 minus cosine is returned to calculate the similarity, because whenever the angle is less, the similarity score will be high. That's why. So you can see the result, for example. So this is the best result. So comparing the cosine vectors, so this answer will be having the least angle between the question. So that's why the similarity score will be high. So with that being said, so this is the basic idea of like using LLMs to find out the best top end result from the given question. So this is used by the many social media applications to find out the similar sources. So yeah, that's all for today, and thanks for watching and stay tuned.